Keep in mind right now, in line's number, the Sixers have a 10% chance to get that time on there. Okay, guys. I know I'm live way earlier than usual, but today is a special day. Draft lottery. And it feels weird, again, Cavs, no business even dealing with the lottery this year. But I just want to see who gets the number one overall pick. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Crazy dog back with the NBA draft lottery, which will be revealed in about 11 minutes. And then followed by the Knicks and the Celtics, game 4. Big game for the Knicks as they look to follow in the Pacers' footsteps and put themselves in complete control of the series against Boston, where they would be possibly trying to head to Boston up 3-1. Could you just imagine if both the top 2 seeds in the East were bounced in the first round or in the second round? Like, bro, that's just, oh my God, bro. Yeah, so we're gonna do a couple rounds of Tankathon here, just to see what comes up. Cavs do have they had a first round pick, but it was sent to Phoenix via Utah, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. And then for any football fans, of course, the schedule is getting released little by little. I just saw that apparently the Bears and the Eagles will be playing the day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday. Yeah. Black Friday, Bears and Eagles. Well, that'll be fun. Christmas night. Ooh, Denver and Kansas City. Okay, that's actually a banger. All right. I'm done with that. All right. A little bit. Yeah. God. So yeah, for the Suns pick that was acquired from Utah, we gave Utah the pick for Mitchell. So yeah, that'll be fun. Now, the Cavs do have, I believe, 1 second round pick this year. We have 2 second rounders. Yeah. One from Milwaukee, and of course our own. And with those picks, they project the Cavs to take 2 players, John Tonja from Wisconsin and Vladislav Golden, center out of the team up north. Now, I would not mind that at all because you get a backup big, because obviously they're not going to be too active in free agency because they're a second apron team. But I could see them doing that. They might actually have to rely more on the draft than they usually would. But we'll see. We shall see. Yeah. All right, so here comes the representatives for each team. Zion, of course, repping the Pelicans. Hakeem Olajuwon, huh? All right, so... Oh, down Tankathon, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Whoopsies. I accidentally got rid of Tankathon. What the heck? I didn't mean to do that. So 2025, as of right now, if it goes as it stands, obviously there's going to be changes. Teams are going to jump up and down. Phoenix, they might lose their pick. That'd be tough. To Houston. Philly could lose their pick if it's outside the top 6. Atlanta would get Sacramento's pick. And then San Antonio would get Atlanta's pick. And then you look at the second round, or the bottom half of the lottery, the first round, and it's like no teams really have their own pick. Only Orlando, Indiana, and Boston have their own pick in the second half of the first round. OKC could possibly have not one, not two, three first round picks if the Philly pick drops below 6. You give a team like that 3 first rounders? The thing is, Presti wouldn't even use them. Well, he'd use them all right, just not for drafting. He's gonna flip them, at least 2 of them, for a superstar or something. Jonas? Who knows? Oklahoma City's own pick actually went. And then, the Cavs obviously don't have a first round pick, but they have 2 seconds. So let's do a couple rounds of the lottery, see what they come up with. Brooklyn gets 1, Washington 2, Charlotte 3. Okay. Philly drops to 7. Oh, damn. I know some Philly fans on here, and they'd probably just rage quit if that happened. Oh, my God. Because OKC would get their pick, Miami's pick, and then the Clippers pick. Oh, my God. I would rage quit at that point. The Spurs would get the number 4 pick via Atlanta. Yeah, they'd have their own, too. Oh, my God. I would rage quit. I'd be like, F this. I'm out of here. Straight up. All right. Do another round here. Utah gets the number 1 overall pick. Oh, but Philly keeps their pick. Ooh. Phoenix loses their pick. And Atlanta and San Antonio get first rounders as well. Once again. Okay, let's do one more. Washington gets the number 1 overall pick. Okay. Portland jumps 8 spots to get number 2. Wow. Best chance for the number 1 overall pick, Jazz, Wizards, Hornets, Pelicans, and Sixers. Others with a chance, Brooklyn, Toronto, San Antonio, own 6%, Atlanta's 0.7%, Rockets, Kings, Bulls, Mavs, and Blazers. All right. It's that time. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. How the heck did the Guardians get out of bases loaded without giving up a run? That's pretty impressive. Especially because Ben Lively got hurt, apparently. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hakeem Olajuwon. Oh, yeah. See, make sure my stream's not private. Okay, it's not. Okay, good. We're public. We are public. Just wanted to make sure. That would have been kind of awkward as hell. Doing a friggin' private stream. Okay, live chat is on, so we're good there. Let's do one more lottery round here, just for lulz. See if we have any big jumpers this time. Masai Ujiri representing Toronto. Jordy Fernandez, the head coach of the Nets. And then Jared McCain representing the Sixers. Zion repping the Pelicans, which is kind of funny because there's a chance he could get traded. Wow, so again, I just did it again. Washington, Portland, and Utah, top 3. And Philly drops to 7. Oh, brother. Like I said, if Philly lost their first rounder, they would rage quit. I know damn well they would. Philly fans would probably rage quit. But man, if they ever got, I mean, I guess if they would not be mad if they got like a top 3 pick though. But yeah, if they don't get it, if they don't even have their pick, they're rage quitting for sure. All right, here we go. Here we go. We will find out the lottery order in just a few moments. Tatum. Yeah. Philly keeps it if it's 1-6. Sacramento keeps it if it's 1-12. San Antonio from Atlanta. Yep. That's from the Murray trade. Atlanta from the Kings. Yep. Yep. Carter? Oh, yeah. Bulls. Ooh, 12. Okay. Doubles. The Trailblazers. Now this is in the top 4. Dude, imagine Dallas gets freaking, oh my God, Cooper Flag. Rockets from the Suns. Yep. Toronto. Wow. Spurs? Oh my God, don't let freaking Cooper go to the Spurs. That would just be illegal. My goodness, man. Texas. Excellent. The Pelicans. So Sixers fans, you keep your pick. Good job, Sixers fans. You keep your pick. Wizards at. Oh, so they're top 3. Ooh, wow. You keep your pick, and then it's top 3. McCain's obviously very happy. Number 5 pick. Jazz. Ah. So Hornets, Sixers, Spurs, and Mavs on the top 4. Oh, brother. Spurs and the Mavericks. We'll find out the order of the top 4 picks in the 20. Oh my God. Wow. That's crazy, man. So Cooper Flag is either going to Texas, Philly, or Charlotte. Texas, Philly, or Charlotte for Cooper Flag. Okay. That's crazy though, man. Oh wow. Oh, that's the old Jurassic Park set. That's cool. I'm gonna have to go see that movie when it comes out. Jurassic World Rebirth. Yeah, they went back to the first island. That's pretty cool. The first location. Ooh. So yeah, Cooper Flag is either going to Texas, Charlotte, or Philly. Okay. Okay. It's actually insane. Wow. I swear, if the freaking Mavs win it, And Adam Silver's been like, you guys went through the crap with Nico and Luca, so we're gonna give you Cooper Flag. Man, that's crazy.
She's not forgetting to actually paying attention. Smells and stuff. Yeah, I have things how you make everything's just six bucks. And then break just go low. Break still strike this $6. 6 months from all in. All in. I love this business 6 months. 8 days and I
So yeah, this game will be underway in about 20-ish minutes. Utah Jazz and Wizards had the worst records, and they're 5-6 overall. Yeah.
taken once or twice.
Damn near trolled their way to a pick. That's funny. Oh, now the Guardians have runners. Oh, bases loaded. 2 outs. But they're gonna tease. They're teasers. They never usually come up big in those situations. They rarely do. I know Mavs fans would be perfectly fine with Dylan Harper, though. Yeah. They would be like, yeah, it's a good consolation prize. Dylan Harper's a baller. He's a baller. Yeah. Nico. Hey, well, oh, they're just talking about Brunson and them. Okay. All right. I remember when all I had to care about was the lottery. All right, here we go. So Cooper Flag knows he's going to either Texas, Charlotte, or Philly. Wow. If Dallas gets him, it's like that's just the league giving them reparations for Nico being a dummy. Being a dummy. Oh, 3-0. Hey yo. Charlotte. Number 4. Number 3. The Sixers. So he's going to Texas. No freaking way, bro. Second pick. The Spurs. Huh, they really gave him the Nico. They really gave Cooper Flag to Nico. No freaking way, man. Nico really gave away Luca and they get Cooper Flag as reparation. Now Nico's gonna be like, hey, love me again. Hey, look what I got you. I got you Cooper Flag. Love me again, please. Oh, okay. I'm guessing Arias, double. Hey, yo. Let's go, Arias. Ari, not ass. Wow, Dallas got the pick. Yeah, people are like, lowest odds to win the lottery? Mavs had 1% pretty much, and they won it. Sean on Sports Fury is probably going crazy right now as my camera freaking froze. That's my reaction to Dallas get a #1 overall pick. Wow.
What does Cooper mean to you, right? I think factors that you can do. We can play. Or factors that they
Okay, cool. We got Cooper Flag, but we still hate you, Nico. Still hate you, Nico.
Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Wow.
Thanks so much. Our closest to you. Grab.
That's crazy. Congrats to the Mavs fans. Congrats to the Mavs fans, man. Congrats to them. Congrats. You guys won the you won the lottery. Wow. Honestly, I guess it is a good place to go. It's Dallas. Get to play with one hell of a squad over there. I mean, you're gonna be coached by Jason Kidd. That's pretty dope. And you're going to no bum ass town. Dallas has a lot to do, and I don't know, they'll embrace you. They're still gonna be pissed at Nico for getting rid of Luka. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh, my nose has been bothering me all freaking day. Of course, I had to come down with a cold again. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, this entire experience for me has been amazing. So going forward, just moving forward, that, like you said, being a two-way player, it's something that I've done since I was a little kid. So I'm just gonna try and keep doing that to the best of my ability. Where Dallas is a good team. Did you see this coming? I mean, let's talk about where you might be going. Not surprised, but you're going to a very, very kind of young team already. That's pretty unusual for what I think being the top hit. Yeah.
So we got about 3 minutes before we really get to game time here. I'll start digging into this game when we're back. When they actually start talking about it. But yeah, Twitter's like, I just like, yeah, rigged.
See the reaction.
That's funny though.
Black family joining him as well. Ralph and Kelly.
Jazz aren't even in the top 4.
Listen,
Man. They told Nico he was getting #1 when they traded Luka. Wow, no teasing there. That's good. Ooh. Nice. Man. So they really gave. Everyone's like, yeah, the rigged allegations.
They're going to give him the super sample. I can bring it to the guy that you know is going to play both ends of the guy that's going to, that's what we have a night. 158. I mean, Anthony Baker, Kyrie Irving. Dallas as much game as I've ever seen. Yes. And a lot of them probably watch, to be honest. So, Nico Harrison, here you go. Yeah, here's a good moment for you because he said, you got released.
David Stern.
Since life works in mysterious way. Yeah, by the way, there have been 4 good players taken #1 overall in the top draft era. That does not include Jay Billis. And now, enjoying Kyrie in Dallas together. It's Kyrie is one of them. Hey, we're trying to give Jonathan his money.
It's just
Chicago, I'm Kevin Egan, and the Mets are the #1 pick in the 2020.
Let's start. In about 10 minutes. They're just starting the coverage now. What's going on Twitter now? People are complaining. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. There's a look at the bracket. There's one game. Every series is going at least 5, except for OKC and Denver, which could go 6. The Celtics are trying to guarantee at least 6 games tonight. Even Love is like, there's no freaking way. My nose has been acting up all freaking day. Oh God. Oh man. Wow. How about the fact that the 2 teams that tanked the hardest didn't even get a top 3 pick? That's one way to dissuade tanking teams, right? Oh, you're gonna tank? Well, you're not even guaranteed to get a top 3 pick, so stop it. That's funny. Man, people are roasting the NBA right now on Twitter for that. I love when I have to sneeze, but then it doesn't come out. That's always fun. Sure. Right, so with the game about to start here in about 6 or so minutes, let's get through the usual the usual garbage that I go through every game. For any betters out there, Boston is 5.5 point favorites. Over under 2.5 or 208.5. Money line for the Celtics is minus 240, and for the Knicks is plus 195. The only injury to speak of is Sam Hauser, and his estimated return date is May 14th. So yeah, game 4 tonight. Game 5 will be on Wednesday, May 14th. And then it's every 2 days up until Game 7, which is 3 days after. As far as the schedule goes, because, maybe you're curious, how many games am I going to be doing? Obviously, tomorrow I'm doing the Cavs, and just the Cavs. Like tonight, I'm just doing this game. I'm not doing Golden State, Minnesota. Yeah. Tomorrow, Cavs, Pacers. Wednesday, depends on what happens tonight. And then Thursday, again, we'll see, because, again, series could be over. But if the Cavs-Pacers series ends before Thursday, if the Cavs get eliminated tomorrow, I will do Thunder Nuggets Game 6, because that could be a clincher. Well, it would be a clincher for somebody. And then Game 7 would have 3 games besides Boston, New York, which would be Friday. All right. Ooh. Oh, that was the booth, or like the studio's reaction to the Mavs winning the lottery. He couldn't believe it. He's like, huh? I'm like, man, they're gonna say it's rigged. The Jazz, though.
Rounding out the top 5 here. You saw the reaction. Now you get to hear it, right? Of course, what does this mean, bro?
It's just funny again how the two teams that really tanked the hardest, they were ass the entire year. No hope at all. Not even a top 3 pick. That's brutal. You got the number 1 pick? The Mavs. Yep. Nico traded away Luka and then got essentially good reparations, or I guess consolation prize in Cooper Flag. Yep. Oh, Mavs fans are going to be like, we love you, Cooper, but don't trust this asshole right here, freaking Nico.
Circumstances that have shaken out.
You know, they campus for years. They was 12 2 years ago.
Actually, look at their roster. Salary swish. There's a live look at downtown New York, Manhattan, the city that never sleeps. The concrete jungle. So let's see. He would be joining. All right, so they really don't have much cap room. All right, so AD will be there. Ooh, Cooper and AD should be fun. Kyrie's got 1 more year left. He's got an option. So if anything, you get Clay, Kyrie, AD, Cooper Flag. Well, damn. Not to mention you'll have, like, the other guys there. The supplemental pieces. No Dinwiddie, though. Yeah, no Dinwiddie. Yeah. PJ Washington will be there for 1 more year. Damn. Oh, God. I have been sneezing all freaking day. I cannot stop. God. It's ridiculous.
Can't bring your mom.
People can't. Everybody's loving that grub. People are crying.
Oh, my God. That struck so quickly, I couldn't even mute my mic. At least I didn't sneeze into the mic. I would have blown your ears off. Oh my God, dude. What a time to come down with a cold, though. The last time I came down with something like this, it was all in my chest. Now it's up in my head. It's all in my head. This league is scripted. The allegations have already begun from fans on Twitter. It's even funnier, again, the teams that tanked the hardest didn't even get a top 3 pick. Except maybe the Hornets, but yeah. Yeah, whatever. Like, really, the top 3? Dallas, San Antonio, and Philly. You're going to give a playoff team in Philly one of the top tier players in the draft. That'll be fun. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, get rid of that. All right. Get rid of that. God, Detroit's up 10-0. My God. Oh. The heck is pitching for Detroit tonight? Or Boston? Bottom 3rd and they're down 10-0. What the hell? Who does freaking Boston have on the mound tonight, man? Jeez. How are you down 10-0 after 3 innings? My word. Tanner Hawk. Dude, Tanner Hawk to the 6. My goodness. 8-run 3rd inning. Oh my God. Glaber homer, 2-run shot. Carpenter scored on a wild pitch. Green single. Sweeney 3-run blast. And a Torres single. That's all in the 3rd inning. My God, that sucks. That's tough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, the allegations have already begun. Adam Silver pulled at David Stern. Well, David Stern. I almost said Howard Stern. No, he's a radio host. Look at that view. The sunset behind the buildings. All those apartment buildings and everything. All right. So we are just about ready for I think they got deep 10 pick. Bottom top 5-ish. Like after 5. Tracy Morgan in the house. Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Of course, Ben Stiller's in the house, as always. All right. I may end up moving to Utah soon. Yeah, the Utah Mammoth. That's cool. All right. There we go. We are ready to go. The Knicks are rocking their city uniforms. Or the number 3. I think these are the number 3s. Celtics are in their white unis. Starting 5s are pretty much the same as they've always been. Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Robinson, and Hart for the Knicks. Of course, you have Towns. Horford, Tatum, Brown, White, and Holiday for the Celtics. Tip is out of bounds, and it'll go to the Knicks. Okay, so we got through that inning. Nice. All right, 11:57 and counting here in the first. Just getting underway. Bridges up top against White. Here's Brunson. Pull up 2 ball, missed. Back comes the Celtics. Horford, corner, Horford. White for 3. It's good. That's what they do. They just continue to fire off 3s, make or miss. They're kind of like the Cavs, but like twice as more, twice as many threes. Yeah. Towns for threes missed. Here comes the Celtics. White up top, Tatum over to Brown. Brown pull up two, good. Another fast start for Boston. Oh yeah, that's right. True too. The Spurs have all the ammo needed to make an offer for Giannis. Wow. Goes out of bounds. Knicks will keep it. Underneath the basket, here's the inbound pass. OG. Corner for Hart. Hart. Right wing side. Nice pass. Towns up and in for two. Went right at Derek White. The guy I call Mr. Clean because clean shaven, bald ass head. It's not as bald as some other guys I've seen, but it's up there. Pass. OG had. Oh, he lost it. Had a perfect chance to get another basket. Just couldn't hold on to the ball. He pulled a Jared Allen. White. Oh, here's Tatum. Holiday. Brown. White. Three. Good. This is what they do. Unrelenting. Here's Brunson. Goes up and got it. 9:45 to go here in the first. It is 8-4 Boston. Tatum against Towns. Corner, White for three. Got it again. Is this going to be the Derek White go-off game? Wow. Tell you one thing, he's damn good. And an offensive foul on Josh Hart. Glad Josh Hart, no, not Josh Hart. I'm glad Derek White said, screw this freaking dumbass freaking hairline I have. I'm going to just get rid of that crap because it was like all the way back here. It was like back up to here. He looked psychotic. He looked like he belonged in a padded cell on his renders. Blocked by Bridges. Here's Hart. Right side against Horford. Over to Towns. Bridges up top against White. Bridges, corner for Hart. Lost the ball. Got his pocket picked. 2-on-1. Tatum up and in for two. Hart gonna bring it back. And we have a timeout, Knicks. 8:38 to go. First timeout call. Not a great start, obviously. They gotta actually play better on all ends. Pretty much, yeah. Not an optimal start. Not at all. The prices of their minor league baseball team has MLB ticket prices. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Utah is an interesting state. I'm just going to say that. Yep. I mean, they have, what, 3 colleges? 3 premier universities that play football up there? At least as far as I know, you have Utah, BYU, and Utah State. Yeah. The bicycle college. Yeah, I mean. Yes. So, great start for Boston. Great start for the C's. Mainly from Derek White. who has 9 points to start off.
And the world that rises above these phones rolling down our tables to the TV. The only the big away platform and our on road. Silver time was in a row. One was happiness to go driveway. Something between the great. Making onto a lovely on road or get through an APR.
Afraid to talk because if I do, I'm going to start sneezing again. Let's see what Twitter's complaining about. Oh.
He got this 50 years of help naming passes with every challenge. So, Dash Pass saves you money on DoorDash, so you can skip the trip to the grocery store. Stay right where you need to be. Dash Pass by DoorDash. You go for more savings. On my offering team, well, I'm kidding.
We're on commercial right now, so there's nothing really to talk about at this point. It's off to a horrible start. And of course, the Celtics, well, mainly Derek White, looks like he has magnet ball syndrome. That dude is making almost everything right now. 3 for 3 from the field. Wow. 17, about 18 3-pointers made. 48 attempted. 25 of 100 in games 1 and 2. Sheesh. LeBron's even laughing at the lottery.
Very, very good.
All right, here's the inbound. Hart to Brunson. Brunson against White. Gives it off to Bridges. Avoids a steal. Got tipped and stolen anyway by Tatum, who then lost it himself. Drive Bridges. Pull up is no good. 4-0 now. I love that. There's an air ball. Wow. 8:07 to go. Towns double teamed. Over to Hart. Cross court. Bridges. 3 is missed. Back comes the Celtics. Tatum. Fires for 3. No. There's Hart against Holiday. Towns to Brunson. Brunson against Tatum. Out to Bridges. Left wing. White and Anunoby. Step back. Pull up. It's good for OG. White gives it to Brown. Crowd chanting defense. Defense. Brown works against... Oh, he cooked Towns. Fires. Makes the 3. He had this dude playing freaking like... Oh, my God. Twister out here, man. Damn. Had him lost. In the streets of Manhattan. Kick out. 3. Is good by Bridges. Here's Holiday. Drives on Brunson. Out to Tatum. Nope. Too strong. Towns brings it down. Goes to Bridges. Bridges against White. Backing him down. Pull up. Good for 2. And now it's a 5-point game. 6:17 and counting. Here's Tatum against Brunson. 3 for Horford. Misses. Rebounded. Lost. Taken back by Brown. Ooh. That's an offensive foul right there on Brown. He just kind of... Shoulder checked right into Brunson. No, people are going to say, oh, he flopped. That was a pretty hard shoulder check. I mean, watch this. Oh. Wasn't that hard, but it was still hard. It's enough to knock him off his balance, knock him off balance. Brunson against Holiday. Forces a switch with Tatum. Brunson for three. It's good. Timeout. Boston. It's a 2-point game. Wow. How quickly things can change in an instant. All it takes is you make shots and they don't. That's how quickly things can change.
Just $25 each. Straight. Scroll. Files. And commission. So that's one. That's a top two.
That's 52 to go. All right, guys. Actually, hey, my freaking camera froze again. Damn it. All right, guys. I'll be right back in a minute, all right? Don't go nowhere. I gotta go do something real quick. Okay. I turned my fan off and I opened my window. So instead of having the fan blow away, blow stale, dusty air, I now have my window open to let fresh air in. And hopefully it'll clear out the garbage air that's in my room right now. I've been sneezing up a storm lately. Okay, so Celtics started 5 of 6. They've made one shot since. And the Knicks are on an 8-0 run. I hate when they sneak every graphic in the bottom of the screen and it's hidden by my big ass computer. Brown against Hart. Good defense by Josh Hart. Brown harassing him. Corner shot is no good. Just had to chuck it up. Here comes the Knicks. They could take the lead here. Kick out. Corner three. It's good. Oh, G4. Wow. Wow. They've barely led in this series. Three ball! Go by White. This dude, Derek White, man, my God, he is going nuts tonight. Yeah. Three is missed by Brunson. Brown brings it in, guarded by Ananobi. Here's Tatum against Bridges. Tatum, kickball by Towns. Oh, so Asante Samuel Jr. visited the Saints today, huh? Huh. Interesting. Wow. Up top, there's Tatum against Towns. Tatum sizing him up. Tatum for two is good. Yeah, no changes. Well, KP's in now for the Celtics. He came in last dead ball. That's the only change. Everything else is still the same. Brunson. Corner for Hart. Hart for three. No. Tipped to Holiday from Towns. Underneath. Oh, he missed it. But he got it back. But there's going to be a foul.
Which the ball moves sometimes for the Celtics. That little hostage dribble is you've got somebody on your back, and this to me, you're working against the big. The Knicks are switching more than they typically do, and he just gets to that legalization shot.
So 2 shots coming up for Brown here. And good. One more. McBride and Robinson enter for the Knicks. And Pritchard will enter for Holiday.
For Robinson, how quickly do they go to the hack a Mitch?
The storyline, Robinson's had such an enormous impact.
Free throw is up and no good. Rattles off the front of the rim. He clanked it. Brunson up top against Brown. Screen from Robinson here. Playing peekaboo. Brunson, corner, Hart, three. Offensive foul on Brown.
To bring the toughness, the extra effort. That is so impressive. Guarding a much bigger Jalen on the corner. Those are the difference makers. Josh Hart is not going down shot. Any offensive rebound, he's a huge difference maker for this next game.
2-point game. Here's Brunson, left wing side. Goes up. Got it. Here's Porzingis. Tatum. Porzingis. Against Hart. Good defense. Forces the miss, but a foul on Josh Hart.
First time I thought this here was the path. You know, it gets a good piece of the
Right there. Yeah. Free throw is good.
Really to start, change direction. Now we're talking about the footwork, that extra step. Derek White, one of the best shot blocking guards in the league. So that little step to the right, that gives him enough space to get off that little floater.
Free throw missed. 1 point lead for Boston. Brunson goes to the right. The lob inside, and Robinson throws it down. Talk about a fan favorite. Wow. Remember, he missed most of this season, too, so. Fans getting into it. 3-ball. He missed it, but there's a foul.
We're talking about me. They're on. It's going to affect the shoes of moving to get out first.
You talk about that's the second jump shot that they foul. Josh Hart got one right in his out first.
3 shots coming up. First one is good.
He could have played with Lucius Hustle. He could have played with Havlicek. With Bergen.
It's the second. More coming up for Derek White. And it's good. That's 14 now for Derek White. Wow. Here's Anunoby. Drive. Goes right down up, and he missed it, but rebounded by Robinson. Towns puts it up and in. Here's Tatum. Push off. 2 is good. Drive by Brunson. Up. Got it. Immediately looks to the ref like, yo, where's the foul? No foul there. Here's Tatum. Yeah, Tatum. Fires for 3. Good. Yeah, they're not missing their threes tonight. G for 3. He missed. Not really a good idea to try to go bar for bar with Boston. 3 is good by Tatum. Brunson turns it over. Pritchard. 3. Oh my God. Yeah, the Celtics got magnet ball syndrome tonight. The Pacers gave it to him. Yeah. Towns to Bridges to Towns. Backing it down. Hook shot short. Tatum with it. Thibodeau can't believe it. Like, are you serious? With 10 seconds to go, final shot coming. Tatum against Towns. Tatum sizing him up. Tatum for 3. It's good. My God. 3 at the buzzer. No. And after 1, it's 39-28. Celtics lead. Led by a barrage of 3s by Tatum and White, who combined together are 7 of 9 from 3. Richard made 1. Yeah. Horford also missed 1.
We the hungry of this burger-loving nation deserve
Wow.
a better burger.
Mitchell doesn't play tomorrow. Are we screwed? Probably. Hardest part of it is stealing game 6 in Indy. Yeah, that's the big time hardest part. Yeah.
We are smashing the burger.
We win tomorrow, then we got to go to Indy. If we take game 6, I think we win in this series.
We always built a ready pathfinder. And our best on road. To finish my best by 11 years in a row. Since 1983. Up to $2.99 per month lease on road, or get 0% APR for 60 months on Pathfinder. Automatic. This is the average month.
Now it is high as a point over championship. There's no subtle signs here.
Prices are up. In Metro, we've lowered prices and give you a 5-year price guarantee. One line of unlimited 5G lowered by 20%. Now $40 from Gear. Free 5G phone. Go in store, online, or call. Only at Metro.
If you're San Antonio, I'm trying to get Giannis. Right? Infamous Chiefs superfan Xavier Babudar was sentenced in an Oklahoma courtroom today to 32 years in prison. 2.5 years after authorities caught him in the state as he fled from a local bank robbery. Wow. So, yeah. As I just saw on Twitter, of course, Tatum and White together have outscored the Knicks by 1 point.
New mix and go mashup plus fan favorite scores. The new DQ Summer Blizzard menu calls for us. Teal. Try the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu because nothing says summer like baseball and Blizzard treats.
That's tough. So just starting the second quarter. Bridges returns for Anunoby. Payne is in for Brunson. Holiday in for Derek White. And Luke Cornett will be in for Porzingis. And that's it. Tatum drives, kick out of bounds, tipped away by Towns. $11:42 to go. Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Step back, dancing around. Step back. 3 is missed. Brought down by Towns. Gives it to Bridges. McBride. Up top. Bridges. The hero in both games 1 and 2. With those big defensive plays. Towns blocked. But they're going to count it. Goaltending on Horford. Oh, and Anunoby hurt himself. It looks like a little. Probably pulled something in his left leg. Got to keep an eye on that now. Tatum. And there's a foul. Ball on Towns. It's Pritchard. Against McBride. To Tatum. Oh, he lost the ball. And this Payne picks it up. Fires for three. No, my God, Payne. What the hell was that? Towns. Three is missed. Wrestled away by Robinson. Three ball McBride. Good. Still laughing at freaking Payne. What is this dude doing? Who does he think he is? With his oblong shaped ass freaking head all smushed in. What? Still remember that one image that I seen of him from the side. His face looks long as hell in the front. Just the way his hairline is. Pull up for Tatum is out. No good. Back the other way comes Towns. Drives the lob. What the heck was that? Funky ass play. And there's a foul. I'm going bald. Hardest part is stealing game 6. Come back from 3-1. Oh, you're going bald? If we come back from down 3-1, well then, that's just lit. It'd be amazing. Win tomorrow, right? You're down 3-2. Game 6 will be the toughest one, obviously. If you win game 6, I think we win in this series. Because I think that place, the Rocket Arena, will be just juiced up. Kick out. Payne. 3 is missed. Rebounded by Towns. Put back is good. He just reached right over Pritchard. Because the good news is, Anunoby is on the bench. Probably just had to massage out that maybe he got like a pull or something, like a little, maybe not a Charlie horse, but it's like a pull something or whatever. Probably stepped wrong and blew a tire a little bit, but I think he's all right. We'll see if he comes back in. Foul on Cameron Payne. Man, I can always tell these trees are acting up. It's been raining like crazy out here, so of course, trees are extremely just active right now. Oh, God, it's nasty. There's Brown. One more free throw. Up and good. Makes them both. 6-point lead. There's Brunson on the bench. Up ahead, here is McBride over left side. Bridges goes to Towns. Towns against Horford. Works him inside. Turnaround jumper is good. A turnover. They really caught a charge on that. Wow. I've seen. Oh, right there. Yeah, I see where they're going with it. Okay. All right. I see where they're going with it. I don't know what else Towns is supposed to do there. Holiday, Horford, here's Brown. Drives to the right side. Up top, Horford, 3, good. My God, they are singeing their rims right now. Bridges. Pull up 2, short. Nothing happened, no contact or anything. Okay. Richard, up and good. Bases loaded now for the guards, of course. Drive. McBride is no good. Saved by Towns. Yeets it back, but he stepped out. Wow. It's a steal, and there's a foul on Robinson.
Knicks fan here, he sees a one-on-one opportunity. The confidence to know that he can step in there.
Porzingis returns for Cornette. On the floor for Boston, it's Horford, Holiday, Brown, Porzingis, Pritchard. For New York, it's Bridges, Towns, Robinson, Payne, and McBride. Pritchard against Towns. Goes up and misses. Put back, though, by Pritchard. I mean, by Porzingis.
This is timing all that. Boy, when he said Richard the Ripper, the rich bread is real.
Playing. From three. Short. Who does this dude think he is? I notice the ball goes out of bounds. How about Knicks? Let's look at the Statue of Liberty. Hey. Okay, we can stop.
Looking for any job? Just found out my dad's sister's husband is coffee buddies with CEO a company, so basically I got a job.
Sounds promising. Indeed hopes are matched based on what you know, not what you know.
Coffee balls. They move exist.
Talk about a roll throw. Magnificent.
Your catchphrase.
You gotta back in China to catch me out. Not now. I'm building his stretch goal every day, courtesy. Wow.
Oh, man.
Come on, Charlie. You two don't run. Come on, let's go. Go. Let's go. Silly dog. Trading for you. Red will give you
The taste of white peach. The new Red Bull Summer Edition. With and without sugar.
good fat human food. I help all about that. Pizza like that.
Game's up 5-0 now. Nice.
For $2 million, kidding. If I took the banner,
Gentlemen.
what a price you have. Who's our biggest star? Perfect.
Hey, Meta, call my boy.
In water riding, we saw this logo that our king was popular on TV. Kathleen Edward. From our USA. May I get a $1,299 for love with Sandra?
So Jalen Brunson returns for Cameron Payne. About time. Pritchard will take a seat. I'm assuming it's for Derek White, but we'll see in a second. Oh my God, Boston actually scored. Yep, the Derek White. Derek White is back in for Pritchard. Brunson will take it up against Holiday. Gives it off. Here's Bridges. Left wing side. Gets a screen from Robinson. Drives in on KP. Up and in for two. Holiday for three. Short. Not a great look at that for Holiday. Back the other way comes. Pull up two. Missed. Put back good. For the Knicks. 48-39. 6:43 to go. Brown. Right wing side. Near the Madison Square Garden logo on the court against Towns. Drives. Goes up. Good defense by Towns. Not giving it at all. Bridges races up the floor to Brunson. Cross court. Three for McBride. Timeout. Boston. Talk about a quick response. That's what you like to see. Right? They say basketball is a game of runs. And if your team gives up a run like what just happened, don't waver. Strike back. Oh, God, dude. Oh, man. Nasty. This dude analyzing the snot, man. I want to make sure I don't got anything up here. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure it's not, you know, dark colored or red. Ugh. Trust me, I've had it happen before where I think it's just a runny nose. I go to blow it, freaking just, lava, like, just blah, red, blood, freaking like sudden nosebleeds. Ugh, that's the worst. Pop a blood vessel in your nose or like in your up here, and it just whoosh. It's like a waterfall of blood. Ugh.
Just to get in, you know,
By the way, guys, if you haven't already, go check out the two videos I posted today on the main channel. I talked about the Browns signing two safeties. And it's kind of funny because I posted the one about DeMonte KZ. All right, cool. Solid signing, you know. He's a good number 3 safety. Not too mad about that. Of course, Rodney McLeod left. He retired, so they needed a number 3 safety. That's cool. I thought that was it. It's like, okay, they really like Ronnie. That means Delpit and Hickman will be your starting two with KZ as your 3. I kid you not. While I was uploading the video, I had already made the thumbnail. I decided to be a genius for once and make the thumbnail before doing the video. Of course, I do the video. I put it on YouTube. I'm uploading it. Just about done. I check Twitter. And I see that we signed Rayshawn Jenkins. After I had already finished with the video. And I actually thought about adding to the original video, but I decided not to. Do like a little post-credit scene, but nah. Nah, I decided not to. Wow. There's a look at the Boston watch party. Where's that? Where is that? That's Knicks fans. Oh, Knicks fans outside the stadium. Wow, I guess that's useful for people who couldn't get a ticket. All right. I don't know. I thought that was Boston at first, but no, I saw Knicks fans. I was like, "Yep, that's New York." Okay. Yeah. Here's Derek White up top against Brunson. Now he's against Robinson. Open for three is Brown. He missed it. Wow, of course he misses. All right. Here's Brunson, right wing side against Brown to Towns. Goes up on Porzingis for two. Loki was looking for a foul. Nothing called. 4-point game. Here's White. Tatum left open. Three is good. Yeah, you do not leave him open. That's a no-no. Regardless, you don't do that. Never do that. Always gotta have a body on him. Here's Brunson over Robinson. Towns. Oh. And they're gonna call a charge on Towns. That'll be his second foul. OG returns for Mitchell Robinson, so that's great news. Because he left because apparently he pulled something in his left leg. That's good. At least he's back out there. He's going to give it a go. Porzingis, kick out to White, fires for three. No, rebounded by Porzingis. White again. White fouled, and he'll have two shots. Indians up 5-zip, top of the eighth. And Lively was cooking, and then he got hurt. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Because if it is, we're not really in trouble, but yeah, we might be in trouble. Free throws missed. Robinson returns for McBride, and Hart is back in for Towns. Free throws, good. Splits the pair. Pairs. Shout out to all the pair. Brunson in traffic. Out to Bridges. Bridges drives, pull up off 1 foot, misses, rebounded by Brown. 52-44, and almost a foul there. How did KP get away with that? Three is missed by KP, taken by Hart. Hart the other way. Right side. Hart. Corner for OG for three. It's good. So how about that? He comes in and immediately hits a shot. He's got 8 points. Actually being really productive. It's good to see. Kick out. Tatum. Holiday left open. Corner. Brown. Three. Good. These guys are just like the Pacers. My God. It's like I'm watching a replay, except different teams. Usually road teams don't get magnet ball like this, except for the Cavs, that one game against the Heat last round. But still, you don't see it too often, right? Three missed. That's how you know you're an elite three-point shooting team. Three missed. Yeah, that's how you know you're an elite three-point shooting team. When no matter where you are, you get buckets. Foul on Robinson. I don't think they counted it. Nope. I think the Holland, GM of the LA Kings. Interesting. Oh, man, I hate having a stuffy nose. You guys could probably tell in my voice, too. It's hella nasally. I'm hella nasally right now, man. You could tell. The constant sniffling and, every once in a while I sneeze. It's horrible. We grind through it. That's what we do here. All right. Free throw number 2 is up and good for Brown. 56-47. About 3:17 to go here in the first half. Brunson, corner open, Hart, 3, no. And there's a foul underneath on Porzingis. Tied up with Robinson. And you already know that Robinson is a handful to deal with underneath. OG. Oh, Hart takes a fall. 3-ball missed. Rebounded by Robinson out to Bridges. Brunson, corner for Hart. Spins. Gets blocked by Tatum. Would have been a foul so close. Wow. Blocked by Tatum. And Anobi over to Hart. Left side. 3-ball. Bridges missed short. Taken by Brown. And he gets in the way. And watch out. Foul on Tatum. Wow. 13-1 Detroit. Wow. Oh, right there. He kind of grabbed Brunson's arm as Brunson was trying to go back for the ball. Good call by the ref there. A lot of refs probably missed that. Up top. Yeah, we have another whistle. Foul on Holiday. Towns will take a seat, it looks like. Is this Precious coming in? Wow. Yeah, Precious Achua. Bless you, coming in. Oh my god, of course. The guy named Achua is in the game. Oh my god. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Well, here's Brunson. First time I think we're seeing Precious all series. At least from the games I've streamed. And Anobi. Achua misses. Bless you. Because it sounds like I'm sneezing when I say his name. Misses. Put back by Porzingis is good. Just like that, it's now an 11-point game again. Wow. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Brunson, no good again. Oh my god. These guys cannot buy a bucket right now. Oh, a near turnover. White goes up, kicks it up, and a foul on Brunson. Two shots for Derek White. First one is good. Substitutions. Mitchell Robinson returns for Precious. Fournette is back in for KP. Free throw is good. 60-47. Approaching the final minute and a half or so. Here in the first half, 90 seconds. Bridges. Nice pass. Brunson draws the foul on Holiday. That'll be his second. Shots for Brunson. First one is good. Porzingis returns for Cornette. And Horford is in for Holiday. Throw is good. Go. Bad blocked by Robinson, but they're going to say it's a goaltending. So count the bucket. Second time we've seen something like that happen in this game. .105 to go. 13-point lead. Bridges. Underneath. Kicks it out. Here's Hart. Hart gives it to Bridges. Underneath. Stolen away by Porzingis. Now back comes Tatum with about 35 seconds to go. Tatum from Staten Island airballs it. And I know the fans will let him hear about that. Right, here comes Brunson up the floor. With 18 on the clock. 7 on the shot clock. Brunson falls down. 4.1 on the shot clock. More free throws coming for Brunson. Fouls on Horford. His first. First one is good. More coming up. And good. Here's Brown. Step back. No good. I think they were looking for a foul there, but nothing happened. And we're at the half. Yeah, at the half. It is 62-51. Boston Celtics as they finish the quarter 23-23. Fun. Fun. Okay. It's now time to go through the box score. Starting off with the Celtics. Of course, no surprise, the two leading scorers, Jason Tatum and Derek White, both went ballistic from three. 20 for Tatum, 4 for 7 from three. Derek White, 17 points, 4 for 5 from three. Jaylen Brown, 12 points, 2 for 6 from three. 3 for Horford, 1 for 2 from three. And Drew Holiday only took one shot. Guess he really doesn't feel like scoring tonight. Okay. My nose is acting up even more now. My God. Oh. I love when I blow my nose and there's like nothing coming out. It's the best part. Yeah. It's either like a lot of stuff comes out or nothing comes out. Yeah. Right. Overall, they are 20 of 37 from the field, 54%. Fantastic. 12 of 24 from three, 50%. And 10 of 15, 67%. 20 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 7 turnovers, and 8 fouls for the Celtics. And then looking at the Knicks, 13 from Brunson, 10 from Towns, 9 from Bridges, 8 from Anunoby, and 3 from Hart. Off the bench, by the way, for the bench for the Celtics, it was Porzingis and Pritchard with 5 apiece. But yeah, 13 for Brunson, 10 for Towns, 9 for Bridges, 8 for Anunoby, 3 for Hart. Off the bench, 6 for McBride, 2 big threes, and 2 for Robinson. That's it. Those are the 2 guys that have played the most off the bench. Got 1 minute of Precious and 4 dumb minutes of Cameron Payne. Overall, they are 20 of 47, 42, 43%, 7 of 22 from 3, 32%, and they've only shot 4 free throws. That's tough. Wow. 21 rebounds, 11 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 8 turnovers, and 11 fouls for the Knicks. All right. Here we go. Okay.
Quality meds, electric meds, there's Chewy.
Turn you on. Get started. Rocket.com.
Okay, so it's halftime now. We're just chilling here. We're just chilling, yeah. Do 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 do. Damn. Oh,
Town team can score, but the reason why they're in this game where this is more competitive than the past is because of plays like this, entering this mental teams, like 12% shooting. He switched on an isolation out John Butler and gets a big one off to the shot, and it needs what Deuce McBride brings. Hardy has a double double set, like 8 rebounds, 8 plays like this from quality talent. The offensive rebounding fueled by Mitchell Hart. Keeping excellent game. Job. I agree. Good job. You have to help the Celtics pull off a big more range. You can get it to clutch time in the fourth quarter. That's your goal. And Jason.
really went through a whole box of tissues the last like 2 days. Man. Jimmy Butler, I think that's walking in the building in Golden State. They're getting ready for a crucial game 4. Because obviously they're trying to get to at least a game 6 to where they could get Steph Curry back. Forearm inflammation. Ugh. For Lively? That's tough. Ay, ay, ay. Beep boo boo bop. Boo beep boo beep. Beep boo boo bop. Boo 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 beep boo beep. Beep boo boo beep boo beep. Boo boo beep. Beep boo boo bop. Boo boo beep. Boo 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 beep beep. Oh, Vince McMahon. Oh my God. The Knicks, 8th seed. Oh yeah, Embiid. I remember that.
This ain't time.
Think about it. I think tomorrow we find out who the Browns face in London. So I'll have a video on that, most likely, unless they sign some other guys or whatever. I'll have a video on that and so many other leaks that we have that are out there. Rico Harrison. Oh my God.
Big egg and cheese down in 6 miles. It's the biggest game. No, my dreams. But chocolate bar maybe is bright gold and that. Can't take off the brain. Start off in power by chocolate bar.
Right forearm inflammation. Ugh. Let me look that up. Tendonitis. Overuse, repetitive motions. Baseball. Oh, okay. Rest, ice, or compression, or elevation. Yeah, I don't know how severe it is. If anything, just probably rest the arm. Coming IL stint, just to get him off the arm. Rest his arm for a little bit. Slade. Yeah. It's Slade season. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Let's go pieces. They know the area. So they're about the order on it. Right there, the big now, the towel, and I think, they feel about it. Me, that's what we get that point of the 30. But if you're how would you choose any foods? Whatever that can be to go 3, 4, 6, 5, 9, 9.
Just read through Twitter. Twitter's a fun place these days.
Presented by Google Apples.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, we are just about ready for the start of the third quarter. Mavericks representative. Oh, okay. He can hoop. Oh, really? Is that right? All right. So Hounds is back in for Robinson. And Holiday is back in for KP. 14-1 Detroit. Oh my God. Boston, you stink. All right. Here comes the Celtics. White up the court from right to left. Here's Brown. Up top against Towns. White. 3. No. Rebounded. Back to Horford. Here's Brown right down the lane for 2. Like he was navigating through practice cones. Here's Brunson. Corner for Towns. Outside. Hart. Bridges. Underneath is in for 2. Using the right hand. Brown against Hart. Brown against Towns. I like this matchup. Drives right on in. Goes up, blocked by Bridges. Again. PTSD. Brunson. Against Tatum. Matchup of the 2 stars. Towns against White. Mismatch City. Drives up. Got it. And 1 for Karl Anthony Towns. From the big bodega. Catman. Still cannot believe these guys really traded for Cat and Bridges. Like, that's crazy. Who knows what we're going to see this offseason? Who knows what we're going to see this offseason? Free throw's good. .29 and counting, third quarter. Tatum. Working against OG. Screen inside. Holiday right to the basket for 2. Got him on the cut. 66-56. 10:06 and counting. Brunson into the corner for OG. And it goes out of bounds off of Horford. Pass to Towns with the throwdown. Nice. Good find. By the way, if you see me making a funny ass face, it's probably because I got to sneeze. I've been sneezing all damn day. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Tatum. Fires for 3. Good. Still haven't learned their lesson, I see. Leaving them open. Wow. Here's Brunson. Draws a no foul. I thought there would have been a foul there. Wow. Here's White against Hart. Lost it, but got it back. Hart takes it away, though. Up ahead, and then stolen by Tatum. Tatum, corner, White, 3. Good. Corner 3. 14-point lead. No, I'm sorry. 12. Yeah. It's 14. Yeah, it's 14. Yeah. 14-point lead.
Just $25 in general. Screen, square, mouse, and tension. That's a top two that we have.
My God. Joe Ingles found the PA announcer's microphone? Freaking Joe Ingles. Rudy. Rudy. Trying to, I guess, get on Rudy's nerves. He was doing an interview. If you look at this jokester. Ha ha. This is Julius Randle putting up some shots. Well, that's the play prior. Yeah. As I said, there's no way they did it again. Here's Brunson. 72-58. Brunson for three. It's good. Yeah, Brunson needs to really get going now. He has 13. But I just know he's probably going to try to do what he did in game 2. When he went absolutely the heck off to get them back in that game. Tatum to White. White, pull up 2. And no good. Back comes Brunson. Drives. Up and in. Surprised there wasn't a foul there. 9-point lead. White over to Tatum. Up top against Towns. Tatum rocking the pink shoes. Fires for three. No good. He has a thing for taking deep ass threes. Hart against Holiday. Brunson misses, but a foul called on Brown. Is that 3 free throws? You have to wonder here. How fast they're going to look at it? They're going to look at it, see if it's a flagrant because he, was in the landing zone. He's there. Reckless closeout, maybe? Let's see here. Careless closeout. Yeah, a little bit. People are going to say, but Brunson had his leg out. Yeah, true, but I guess that could go either way. Remember, first half they had only had 4 free throws. Wow. All right, here's the call. Ooh, flagrant foul, penalty 1. I mean, the main argument is Brunson stuck his leg out, but kind of like it's normal. His leg just drifted out, and Brown was all up in his zone. Kind of how he always shoots. So I believe that'll be 3 free throws and ball for the Knicks here. Free throw is good. It was like a natural drift by the leg. It wasn't like him sticking it all the way out. Yeah. First one is good. 2 more coming up. Made the first one. First 2. This is the third. And now they will get ball. It's a 7-point lead. Here's Bridges. Pull up 2 is good. Ah. Oh my God. Here we go with the coughing now. Holiday. Here's White. Horford. White. Open 3. Good. Why do you keep leaving him open? You know what he's going to do? Ay, ay, ay. Brunson. Inside. Hart. Out. 3 ball is in and out. Rebounded by Hart. And stolen by Tatum. He'll throw it down the other way. Hart gives it off to Brunson. Drives. Goes up. And got it. Porzingis is ready to come back in. He walks to the scorer's table. Come down. Holiday. Pull up 2. No. Brought down by Towns. Here's Hart. Spin move. Almost lost the ball. Pritchard, I think, coming back in too. Towns up and in for 2. Against Horford. Timeout, Boston. Right. And Helsley earned a save. That's cool. Yeah, it's awesome for my fantasy team. I guess I'll be right back. We are back and good to go. Took me some medicine. Hopefully that'll stem the tide and won't be feeling so ick. WNBA tip-off. Aces and Liberty. Sky Fever at 3 on oh, was that Saturday? Yeah. Huh. Okay. I think I know what Josh and Rocha will be doing at 3 p.m. Yeah. All right. Pritchard's in for Holiday. KP's in for Horford. Porzingis. White inside for Tatum. Almost lost it. Working inside. Turnaround jumper. Tough shot. What a bucket for Tatum. He's got 25. 20. 5:21 to go. Fires. 3. And Brunson has 25 himself. By the way, Tatum has 27. It hadn't updated yet. Yep. Drive around right down the lane for 2. Blew right past the defender. No shot at that one. Here's Brunson against White. Backing him down, working him. Kick out, Hart. Underneath against Porzingis. 3 ball. Short. Tough miss by Brunson. Porzingis. Stolen by Bridges. Picked his pocket. Here's Pritchard. Tries to do the same, but he lost the ball. And it'll go back to the Knicks. Here's the inbound Brunson under the basket. Pounds pull up two is good. Doesn't even really have to leave his feet. Barely jumps at all. Here's Tatum with 4:13 to go in the third. And we have a whistle. Oh. OG just tackles Porzingis. That's his first. Hit him on the side. Over to White. White. Out to Tatum. Drives against OG. Turnaround jumper. Good. Brunson the other way. Kick out. OG for three is missed. Rebounded by Brunson. Goes back up. Gets the basket. Brunson himself has 27. 3:32 to go. 83-78. Tatum dancing against Towns. Pull up. Three is missed. Rebounded by OG with one hand. Ooh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. And there's a foul on Brown. Hart did a great job putting pressure on the Celtic defense. Getting him in transition. 2 shots for Josh Hart. That's the 4th foul on Brown. Five-point lead. First one is no good. Al Horford returns for Jaylen Brown, who's now in foul trouble. Second free throw for Hart is up and good. White. Over to Tatum, right side. Near the top of the key to Pritchard. Hart and Porzingis going at it inside. Turn jumper, missed. Brought down by Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Fires, misses. Rebounded by OG. He'll drive on Porzingis. Here's Brunson. Working against White. Backing him down. Turnaround. Jumper. It's good. 2-point game. Timeout, Boston. Knicks fans know exactly what's at stake here. Because they want to do what the Pacers did to us. Go up 3-1 on the Celtics. Like, damn. It's crazy, dog. If it came down to Pacers Knicks in the conference finals, who would you root for? The Meteor. Yep. Like if we ended up, let's say we just get a whack job NBA finals of like OKC and Indiana. Huh? OKC might as well play on the parade because Halliburton ain't beating Shea and them. Hell no. Hell no. I'm not even being a hater. Like, that's just true. You're not beating Shea and them. Remember, only one team in the Eastern Conference beat the Thunder in the regular season. These guys. Yeah. Quite. Or so Luke Cornett is in for Porzingis with Derek White, Tatum, Horford, and Pritchard. Bridges, Anunoby, Towns, Brunson, Hart for the Knicks. 3-ball! Short. Brought down. Loose ball foul on Hart. Alrighty then. Okay. 3-ball. Tatum missed. Brought down by Brunson. Hell, bring it the other way. Brunson against Tatum. Brunson for 3. No. Rebounded out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. '83-'81. With about 1:44 to go here in the third quarter. 3-ball. Short air ball. Oh, God, Tatum. 3 in the corner. Missed again by White. He is 6 of 10 from 3 now. Wow. So yeah, he's cooled down in the second half. Fouled. Oh. It was before the shot. Damn. My God. Of course he hits the shot that doesn't count. Oh, Cat, I feel so bad for you, brother. Yeah, he got bumped. Not even close to a shot. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Of course he banked it in. Oh, well, at least he knows he can do it now. Brunson drives against White, backing him down. Works him in the paint. 2-ball. Good. This game is tied. Courtesy of a 32-21 third quarter. And then there's a foul on Hart. And it looks like Tatum might have hurt his wrist again. Remember, I think he hurt his wrist in the first round against the Magic. Had a funky collision or whatever, and a funky fall, and he hurt his wrist. It was to the point where his mother actually said, do I need to go to the Orlando locker room? Right there. Yeah. Two shots coming for Tatum. Free throw is good. Tatum, 30 points. 34th career, 30-point game. Makes them both. I guess in the playoffs, that could have been it too. Yeah. Couldn't read the whole stat. Here's Brunson from left to right. Brunson drives up, missed, put back, missed by Hart. And it's a double team, and he traveled. Derek White traveled. Dang. Back to the Knicks. Drew Holiday goes to the scores table. He will return. In for Luke Cornett. Makes sense, get it bigger, maybe get more versatile on defense. Brunson. Here's Hart. Back to Jalen Brunson. Up top against Holiday. Drives. Corner. 3-ball. Oh, gee. And the Knicks have taken the lead. First lead since 28-27. They've been down 14 at one point. 20 seconds to go. Here's Tatum. Tatum against Towns. Step back for three. No. Brought in by Bridges. Out to Hart. 7 on the clock. 5, 4 for Hart. Drives up. In for 2. 3-point lead for the Knicks. And here's Pritchard. At the buzzer. No good. And after 3 crazy quarters, 88-85, Knicks lead. Brunson has 31, 19 for Towns, 13 for Bridges, 11 for Anunoby. Wow. That's insane. Four is up. Cero miedo. Wait. Colorado was no hitting Texas? Wow. All right. Yeah. Shout out to everybody watching along. Or maybe you're just listening. Maybe you're not really watching. You're just listening. Shout out to all the people that are just out and about listening along. We're just vibing right now, man. Getting ready for what will be a crazy ass fourth quarter. Yeah, this fourth quarter about to be crazy. Not gonna lie. Bride and Robinson are in for the Knicks. Jonet and Brown are in the Celtics to start the fourth. All right, here up top. Bridges against White. Step back two. Good. Knicks trying to go up 3-1 on the number 2 seed in the East. Not too often would you see that. The top 2 seeds down 3-1. It's unbearable to think about. It's crazy. Almost a steal. Pritchard, contact everywhere. And then there's a foul underneath. Fans all around are like, oh, he traveled. How about Mavs getting first pick? Rigged. That's what the people are saying on Twitter at this point. Rigged. Nico made a deal with the devil. Would not be surprised. Trade Luca, and then you get the number 1 overall pick. All this on Mitchell Robinson. Spike Lee is like arguing with the ref. Free throw, good. There's Tatum. Got his wrist, his arm wrapped up. Free throws, good. For Pritchard. 11:08 to go in the game. 11:22 to go in the game, I should say. McBride, here's Bridges. Drives, goes up, got it. Here's White. White. Out to Brown. Brown up and in for 2 against Towns. Here's Bridges against Cornette. Now they're drawing the double. Hart backs off, pull up 2. No, a fader. Pritchard with the rebound. Ooh. Hart gets ran over. They're going to call a foul on Hart. He can't believe it. So we got a challenge. See what happens. First challenge of the evening.
Shirts full of wonders. Rinse Asian wings in the nurse.
Taste of white peach. Here's a filter. And after that, just keep going. And you're going. You can choose a chance to ring.
Oh my god.
The ones that see us with the hybrid, but you go by. What is going to do with those extra
What they're doing is blowing my nose. But that's what happens when you get a cold, you know. Say I'm down with the sickness. Haha. Should just be a instead of a game stream, it should just be a sniffles and sneezing stream. And blowing my nose. Seems like that's all I've been doing for the most part. Besides calling the game. And so the challenge is unsuccessful. Knicks are charged with a timeout. I believe they'll be left with 2 remaining now. I think they had 3, so they have 2 left.
Same exact same. It's like it ain't bait, man. You need to touch their head. Easy, people. Be alliance and fast, baby.
myself just any insurance that I have state wrong.
Yeah. Warriors and T-Wolves should be a banger next. So OG is in for Josh Hartman with 5 fouls. So yeah, Hart's got to take a seat for a little bit. You cannot afford to have him fouling out at this point. There's Draymond getting warmed up. Hmm. Derek White. I keep saying Derek White, but yeah, KP is in for Cornette. It's White, Brown, Porzingis, Pritchard, and Horford for the Celtics. And there's a turnover and a foul on on Jaylen Brown. Loose ball foul. That's 5 on Jaylen Brown now. So I'm pretty sure he has to take a seat. OG just got his hand in there and broke it up. So Tatum will enter for Brown. Tatum himself has 3 fouls, so he really has to be kind of careful too. Can't be out here doing reckless things. Here's Bridges, baseline, inside against the big guys. Horford, here's Towns against White. Goes up, good. So far, it's been like bucket for bucket at this point. Someone's going to go on a run here. Tatum. Tatum drives up and good. He's got 33. Sheesh. Wow. Up top, here's Bridges. Up 3. Bridges against Porzingis. Towns. 3 is missed. Robinson. 3, McBride is too strong. Here's White. Tatum. Out. Porzingis. Misses. Rebounded by White. Porzingis. Fouled. Late whistle on Towns. That'll be his 4th, I believe. Oof. Of course, it's a late-ass whistle because they want to see if the ball goes in first. They always do that. Yeah. Hate that. 2 shots coming for KP. Free throw good. Brunson is back in for McBride. And Holiday returns for Pritchard. Tomorrow, TNT Game 5. Cavs Pacers. Season on the line for the Cavs tomorrow. Hope they lock in and get the job done. Force a Game 6. You want to get back to the Rocket Arena for Game 7. So 1-point lead for the Knicks. KP made both free throws, by the way. He's got 7. Brunson. Drives. Corner. Bridges. Pull up. 2 is good. 8:30 to go. It's either 3-1 Knicks lead or we're tied at 2. Best of 3 series after that. 3 ball. It's good for Tatum. 6 of 14 from 3 for Tatum. Gee whiz. There's Brunson. Tied at 96. Brunson. Towns. Inside. Lob. No. Tip in by Robinson. Here's Holiday up top. Tatum. I think that's Hartman. Oh, push off. City. No. Three ball. No. And they're going to call a foul underneath. On a loose ball. Foul on Horford. That's number 2. And now they're going to bring in McBride for Towns. So it'll be Bridges, Anunoby, Brunson, Robinson, and McBride for the Knicks. Tim Horford, Holiday, White, Porzingis for the Celtics. Brunson works against Holiday. Pull up. Short. Oh, it's off to the right. Back comes the Celtics. Pull up for 3. Good. For Tatum again. He's got 39. Gee whiz. Imagine this game were to go to overtime. He might drop 50. 7 of 15 from 3. Jeez. Lethal. Drive. Pull up 2. Good by Bridges. I want to see Brunson hit a dagger 3 and that place just erupts, man. 3 ball inside. Porzingis up, misses. No foul called. Wow, the refs actually let it go. Surprised, given the tendencies. And Anunoby goes up and in. Timeout, Celtics. Wow. Three, about 6.5 minutes to go. Never play leapfrog with a rhinoceros. Thanks for the tip. Ironically enough, I was going to go to leapfrog with rhino class this week. Never bet against Tom Brady. Up 3 is hard to come back. Silver's obviously big in the playoffs, so that Cavs and Celtics do a historic comeback. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked.
Rough first for your frosty. Once you make that, you on the or get your APR 50 months on that button. When it started. By rotors. It's like you know, the front. What is this? Straight scientifically correct.
Kansas City up 7-0 on Houston. Jeez. Wow.
But it's put on the gas. It started because
What's this? Oh. Well, that's cool. The Guardians finally got new lighting effects at the stadium. They go strobe light. It's pretty cool. Like they go like you see it on the field too. It's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. Hope they do that for home runs too. So here's Tatum. So here's Horford. He'll inbound it to Holiday. Horford, Holiday, KP, White, and Tatum on the floor for the Celtics. McBride, Bridges, Brunson, OG, and Robinson on the floor for the Knicks. Drive by Tatum against OG. Up and in for two, and the foul. Chance to tie the game right here. It's on Anunoby. That's only his first. So he's done a really good job of staying out of trouble. Oh, that's a second. So again, he's still good shape though. He's been staying out of trouble. There's a little bump. Is all it takes. Tough. Free throw is good. Just about 6 minutes left here in the game. Oh wait. Brunson drives to his left. Kick out. Anunoby. OG. 4-3. Good. Wow. He's got 16. 105, 101. Or 102. Here's Tatum against Brunson. Tatum. Lost it. Saved it. Oh, nice pass to Holiday. How did that happen? Holiday goes up. Bumped. No foul. They let it go. Good job, ref. You let it go. If they would have caught a foul on that, Knicks fans would have revolted. Brunson against White. Drive up and good for two. Brunson himself has 33. Crowd getting into it now. Pull up. Tatum is missed. Put back. Missed again, but there's a foul on OG. Loose ball foul. That'll send KP to the line for two. Free throw is no good. There's Spike Lee and company. Free throw is he missed them both. That should be free pizza from the nearest bodega. Yeah, from a bodega if you're choosing. Goes up, misses though, and no foul. Almost a steal. Corner three. No. Rebounded. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson against Horford. This is a mismatch. Brunson should cook this old man. Brunson works against Horford. Drive. Step back. Two. Good. You got 35. If this dude Brunson, it's a dagger 3 from like Staten Island, I'm gonna laugh. 3 is missed by Tatum because you know he's waiting for it. He'll drop one of them too. He'll drop someone and hit a 3. Oh, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm gonna laugh so hard. It's like, oh damn, he got his ass. Ah. Brunson against KP. Drop his ass. Drop him. Nope. Bridges. Fade away. It's good. 111, 104. Knicks lead. Time out, Boston. Are we going to see a Knicks 3-1 lead? The top 2 seeds in the East in danger of both getting bounced in the same round? Most importantly, are we about to see a Pacer Knicks conference finals? Well, I swear to God, we're gonna fumble this. I mean, the kickoff should be watching this thinking, man, we would smoke the Knicks. We got to get through Indiana. Yeah. Hunter was useless addition to our playoff hopes. Stay sexy. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Here's a look at the watch party in New York. Not sure where that is. Oh, it's just outside the garden. There's the garden itself. There's a watch party right outside. Seven-point lead for the Knicks. 3:21 to go. Tom Thibodeau looks like he's going bald. He's losing a bit of hair every day. He should pull a Derek White and just let it all go on the top. Or get like a toupee or something. They have that. They can have surgery for that. If you're a rich dude, there's no excuse to go bald. No way the top 2 seeds in the East are about to go down 3-1, bruh. Ain't no friggin' way.
Yeah, we talked about it in the open. Look at the keeping closeouts. The people being able to get you with this. They get the mindset. Either you are feeling pressure or you applying pressure. And right now, the two. And James London Cloud a lot of pressure on the bosses of this game. Trying to put them in position to now rebound.
Wow. All right. Here's Boston. Tatum. And he lost the ball. OG fast break. And the dunk. 9-point lead for the Knicks. Uh-oh, and Tatum is hurt. He's rolling around on the floor. You okay? That's gotta hurt. That's tough. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay. Wow, look at that. Just looks like his ankles got tied up there and he can't even put weight on it. He's cooked this series. That's tough, man. That's tough. So, 113, 104. Brown for threes. Missed. Brought down by Bridges. Here's Brunson. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson. Guarded by Pritchard. And Anunoby with the screen. Step back three. It's good by Brunson. Well, there's that dagger three I talked about. Up by 12. About 2 minutes or so to go here. Pull up is missed. Out of bounds. And Knicks ball. Here's Brunson. Over inside. Out of bounds. Stays with the Knicks. That's worse than what Mitchell had. Mitchell feels like he just kind of had a twinge in his ankle. That was straight up probably like out for the year injury right there. Inside and the little layup by Brown. 149 to go. Following a miracle, it looks like the Knicks are going to go up 3-1 in the series. Kick ball on Drew Holiday. Pounds will enter for Mitchell Robinson. And there goes Tatum getting wheeled back. That's tough. And Josh Hart returns for Miles McBride. Brunson. OG. Drives open in for two for Anunoby. Richard for three. No. 123 to go. Brunson to his right. Against White. Step back. Pull up. Short. Or off to the left a little. Almost stolen. Towns almost got to it. Rebound up. Good for Pritchard. Gotta be careful there if you're Hart. You don't want to foul out. Not like it matters. Kick out. .43 seconds to go. Pull up two. Missed. Rebound. Tip is good. But a foul on Towns. That'll be, I believe, number 4. Right there. Just kind of cross it. Watch his ankle. Right there. Yeah. They're saying Knicks in 5. Free throw. Good. Free throws. Good. Bridges up ahead. Oh, almost stolen. Underneath. And Anobi over to Towns for 2. Did this dude just do a little shimmy? All right. Richard for 3 is good. And a foul. Take foul on Horford. Wow. Come out, Knicks. Wow. Only crapped his pants like pup. No, that was not a pants crapping. No, that's straight up. My ankle is like in half. You don't go rolling on the floor like that if you just crap your pants. Nah. Besides, it wouldn't matter now because they're losing by 7. They're about to go down 3-1, just like the Cavs. That's tough. Wow. There's the Warriors getting ready to start their game coming up soon. And there's Steph Curry saying, bye-bye, guys. I'll see you out there. Wow. Brunson, Bridges, Townsend, and Anobi. Wow. 4 of the 5 starters. Yeah, if that is an Achilles injury for Tatum, he's out all next year. Just look at Kevin Durant. If that is an Achilles, which it could be, non-contact, lower leg, might be that. Would not be shocked. And if that is, that's usually like he's pretty much out almost, I think, all of next year. With how late it is in the season already, I mean, it's May. Think about how long it would take him to come back. I mean, think about it. The next season's already 5 months away. Yeah. Next season's 5 months away. So you're thinking probably a full year or so? If not, he'll be back late next year. And who knows where the Celtics are going to be. That was like a lower leg thing for Tatum. So, yeah. If that's Achilles, I think about how long KD was out when he hurt his Achilles with the Warriors, right? He did it in the finals, and look how long he was out. I think he missed what, the entire next season? As Towns will check out to a thunderous applause. Brunson shooting free throws. Up and good. With 8 seconds to go, Richard fires for 3. No. And that is it. The New York Knicks take game 4, and they now have a 3-1 lead in the series. Wow. That's insane. Of course, the biggest news is the fact that Tatum might have cooked his Achilles. It's a lower leg injury near the ankle. And if you remember what happened to Kevin Durant when he was with the Warriors, that might be Achilles. Maybe it's an ankle, but it's probably Achilles. It's the back of his leg. It's hard to say, though. He couldn't put weight on it or anything. Yeah, if that's Achilles, he's out for a long time. probably all of next year. Now the Celtics, I'm sure, will be just fine. But damn, bro. That's a franchise player. That's tough. Now, are they cooked for this series without Tatum? Most likely. They are probably cooked for the series, but they don't really care about the series right now. They care about Tatum. They want to know Tatum's health. So I'm sure we'll be hearing something coming up soon about what happened. Just better hope it's not Achilles, because if it is, oh boy. That's a tough road to go down. So for the Boston Celtics, despite the loss, Tatum, 42 points before the injury, 23 from White, 20 from Brown, and then 5 for Horford, 4 for Holiday. Yeah. Off the bench, 12 for Pritchard and 7 for Porzingis. Cornette didn't do anything, like literally nothing. He had zeros all over the board. Like, my dude, like, that's tough. Cardio. Yeah, he had cardio. Showing it again here. That looks like a Achilles-esque kind of injury, just the way it happened. Hard to say, though. I'm sure we'll find out something soon. 38 of 79 from the field, 48%. 18 of 48 from 3, 37.5%. 19 of 26 from the line, 73%. 31 rebounds, 15 assists, 8 steals, 2 blocks, 12 turnovers, and 16 fouls for the Celtics. And then for the Knicks, 39 from Brunson, 23 apiece for Bridges and Towns, and 20 for Anunoby, 6 for Hart, but he did have 9 rebounds and 5 assists. Off the bench, 6 for McBride and 4 for Robinson. Those are the only 2 that scored. Those are the only 2 bench guys that really played. 4 minutes of Payne, ass, and Achua got 1 minute. Woo! They went 50 of 92 from the field, 54%, 12 of 34 from 3, 35%, and 9 of 12 from the line, 75%. 43 rebounds, 25 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, 12 turnovers, and 20 fouls for the Knicks. They're now up 3-1, and they're showing Tatum again. It's lower leg, it looks like. It's probably Achilles. And that's tough. Knicks Nuggets finals. Imagine. Just let's take a look here real quick. Timeline for an Achilles injury, 6 weeks to 6 months. Yeah. And can extend to a year or more. A complete return to sport may take 9 to 12 months. Yeah. So, if it's a ruptured Achilles, he's done for a long time. Wow, that's tough, man. In the words of R. Kelly, thanks for the stream. Okay. All right, guys. So that's gonna wrap it up for this, and of course I believe we find out who the Browns play in London this year tomorrow. So I'll probably have a video on that, and then if we get any other schedule leaks, I'll post a video about it. But yeah, so with that being said, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. And the Knicks are just 1 win away from a conference finals appearance. And if the Cavs don't get their head out of their ass, it's going to be Knicks and Pacers in the conference finals. Just like old times. Of course, they're going to NBC next year, so why not, right? The ghost of Reggie Miller looms over New York. Oh, brother. Of course, Tyrese Halliburton could easily be this team's version of Reggie Miller. of course, we gotta win tomorrow. That's the number one objective. Win tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. And see you guys tomorrow for Cavs Pacers. Possibly the final game of the year for the Cavs. God, I hope not, but it might be. Just gotta be ready for it. So with that being said, let's go Cavs tomorrow. But yeah, congrats to the Knicks. You're one game away from a conference finals berth. That Tatum injury, that sucks, man. We're all gonna be glued to our phones waiting for that update from Shams. But now they're gonna go to the Garden, the TD Garden, to finish the job. And depending on the news about Tatum, that could be a somber, that could be a damn funeral home over there. But we'll see. We'll see what Knicks and what Celtics teams show up for that game, right? Because remember, the Knicks went into Boston both games and smoked them. See what happens in game 5. So with that being said, Crazy Dog, see you guys tomorrow for Cavs and Pacers, as well as a few Browns videos. We'll see. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. This has been a Crazy Dog sniffle, sneeze, and blow my nose stream with a little sports. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so lit. Ooh, yeah.